A local nonprofit is providing that to young adults who have aged out of the foster care system and are at high risk of experiencing homelessness. They're also helping young adults already living on the streets. Fox SA's Ashley Paredes shows us how they're offering them the support they need to not only survive, but to thrive on their own.
Moving from one place to another, something Christopher Sanchez is all too familiar with. But this time, things are different. The 18-year-old is getting the keys to the place he will now call home.
It's a very special moment. I never really thought that I'd end up having my own place like this.
A sense of security. A feeling he never thought he would have.
Since I was on the street, like my mind was always on survival mode, like if like where we were gonna sleep and if we were gonna have anything to eat the next day. So from switching from that mindset into a place I could call home was just overwhelming.
Christopher's story is not uncommon, but one we don't often hear. Roy Moss Youth Alternatives creating the Turning Point Transitional Program to cater to that population, at-risk young adults who have either found themselves homeless or on the verge of becoming homeless after aging out of the foster care system.
They're at a very young age, 18 years old, and they're having to figure out how to find an apartment and pay rent and how to get utilities turned on, and in some cases even simple tasks like learning to grocery shop, right? Those kinds of things have to be taught.
RMYA CEO Blair Thompson says on average they serve between 30 to 50 young adults a year, a total of nearly 1,000 since the program's inception in 1999.
Just on the other side of this fence is where we had 6 homes that we had young adults who were housed there.
But they recently made a big change, partnering with Prospera Housing to get these young adults into apartments instead.
This provides them, I think, a greater deal of independence, a greater deal of dignity, and a greater deal of peace.
Something Christopher is looking forward to.
It's a nice place.
It's been quite the difficult journey for him to get to this point, spending months living on the streets. It was a message from his younger sister that encouraged him to reach out to RMYA as she was receiving help through their emergency shelter, which serves minors.
She ended up telling me that she didn't want me to struggle anymore.
Christopher made the call, and within 24 hours, his whole life began to turn around. First, he was placed into a house on the RMYA property. Then he enrolled in the charter school on site. Christopher needed a few more classes to be able to graduate from high school, and within a month, he accomplished that. Tell me what this diploma means to you.
I mean, it's just throughout the years of school, I always wanted to try getting a high school diploma. Now that I finally got it, I could just look back and see how far I came.
This picture from Christopher's graduation ceremony says it all.
I was feeling very overjoyed, especially since I made like a promise to my father to finish school.
That promise made before his father passed away, one that his sister was able to witness him fulfill. How nice was it to have your sister there to watch all of this?
I mean, it was it was definitely a life-changing experience for me.
Through help and resources at RMYA, Christopher has obtained a Texas ID, opened up a bank account, and is now working at Bill Miller Barbecue.
All those are things that he did. Our staff helped, but it was really because of his commitment and his perseverance and his energy to get all of those things done in a 3-month window.
Data shows the longer time an at-risk young adult stays in a transitional living program, the better their long-term outcomes, which is proving to be true for Christopher. What makes you emotional about all this?
Just realizing all the accomplishments that I have now.
For Fox SA, I'm Ashley Paredes.
And congratulations to Christopher and Roy Moss for the great work they're doing there. If you're a young adult needing help or know someone who is, contact RMYA for resources. They have a few spots open right now, we're told, for their Turning Leaf Transitional Program.